Have you ever pondered over the enigma of early human life? Our story starts in the shadowy recesses of prehistory, a time when the Earth was a wilder place and the tale of humanity was etched in the bones of our colossal ancestors. These early humans, often depicted as brutish and monstrous, were indeed a far cry from the sleek, modern Homo sapiens. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's delve into the fascinating and somewhat eerie world of these ancient giants. Imagine a world where mammoths roamed and saber-toothed cats lurked. A time when the Earth was a raw canvas of wilderness and wonder, a stage set for the drama of survival to unfold. This was the world of our early ancestors, the giants of prehistory. In this harsh landscape, these early humans thrived, not despite their large bodies, but because of them. Their heavy frames, far from being a hindrance, were their secret to survival. These robust bodies, wrapped in a thick layer of muscle and sinew, were natural furnaces, radiating warmth in the biting cold of the Ice Age. Their strength was not just for show, it was a necessity, a tool for survival in a world where every day was a battle against the elements and fierce predators. But these early humans were more than just muscle and might. Their massive skulls did not house simple minds, but brains nearly identical in size to our own. This suggests that they were not mere brutes, but beings capable of complex thought and perhaps even emotion. They were able to strategize, to plan, to remember. They could learn from their mistakes and pass on their knowledge, laying the foundation for human culture. These early humans were not the mindless monsters often depicted in popular culture. They were complex beings navigating a world of harsh wonders. They hunted in the shadow of mammoths, gathered around the warmth of a fire under the cold stare of saber-toothed cats, and dreamed under the same stars that we gaze upon today. Yes, they were different. Their world was a far cry from our comfortable modern existence, but they were not alien. They were not other, they were us, in a different time, a different place, under different circumstances. They faced the same fundamental challenges that we do, to survive, to thrive, to understand the world around them. These giants were not brutish monsters, they were complex beings. They were the early chapters of the human story, a testament to our shared heritage and a reminder of our incredible journey through time. But what if these giants were different in more ways than just their physical appearance? Imagine, if you will, a society that diverges so greatly from our own. A culture rooted in the unforgiving realities of a harsh world where survival was the only rule. Their customs, their rituals, their very way of life could be as different from ours as their towering stature. Could they have worshipped the mammoths they hunted, or performed rituals under the light of the full moon? Perhaps they communicated in ways that we can't even fathom, using sounds, gestures, or even colors. The possibilities are as endless as they are intriguing, and yet they are shrouded in the mists of time. The thought of these unknown practices, these unseen rites, enacted by such formidable beings is haunting. The unknown rituals of these giants could indeed send a shiver down our spines. However, the monstrous tales about these giants might just be myths. The reality is, these ancient behemoths were not as alien as they seem. They were more like us than we often give them credit for. Let's take a moment to consider their impressive tool-making skills. Evidence from archaeological sites shows that these early humans were proficient toolmakers, capable of crafting intricate stone tools. They used these tools for a variety of tasks, from hunting large game to processing food and building shelters. This suggests a level of intelligence and ingenuity that goes beyond mere brute strength. In addition to their tool-making abilities, these early humans also expressed themselves through art. Cave paintings and carved figurines found at various sites across Europe provide a glimpse into their rich inner world. These artworks, often depicting animals and humans, reveal a keen observation of the world around them and a desire to represent it. This is a far cry from the mindless, brutish beasts often depicted in popular culture. But perhaps the most poignant evidence of their humanity lies in their burial practices. Many early human remains have been found in deliberate burial sites, some with signs of ritualistic behavior. This suggests a belief in an afterlife, a concept that requires a degree of abstract thinking often associated with modern humans. Now let's talk about the Neanderthals, a group often singled out as the epitome of prehistoric savagery. However, recent studies have shown that they were capable of compassion and care. Archaeological evidence points to instances where injured or elderly individuals were looked after by their community. This level of empathy and social cohesion is not what one would expect from monsters, but from beings capable of deep emotional connections. In conclusion, these early giants were not the mindless beasts of lore. They were intelligent, creative, and compassionate beings, not unlike ourselves. They had a sophisticated understanding of their environment, a rich culture, and strong social bonds. These giants were not the epitome of savagery, but compassionate beings. As we delve into our past, it's essential to look beyond the monstrous myths. The legacy of these early humans is not one of terror, but rather one of tenacity, resilience, and adaptability. These so-called giants were pioneers in a world that was constantly in flux, a world that would test the very boundaries of what it means to be human. They were far more than the sum of their physical attributes. Their large, robust bodies were a testament to their ability to withstand the harshest of climates and the toughest of challenges. But it was their adaptability, their resilience in the face of constant change, that truly set them apart. These early humans were not just survivors, they were innovators, trailblazers, laying the groundwork for the societies that would follow. And let's not forget, they were humans, just like us. Their massive skulls housed complex brains capable of thought, of emotion, of creativity. They crafted tools, they made art, they buried their dead. These were not mindless beasts, but sentient beings with cultures and societies as complex and diverse as our own. But the true legacy of these early humans lies not in their physical strength, but in their mental fortitude, their ability to adapt and overcome. They were the original problem solvers, the first to face the challenges of survival on a changing planet. And in doing so, they set the stage for all of human history. So as we piece together the puzzle of our past, it's important to remember the humanity of these early giants, to see them not as creatures of horror, but as our deep ancestors, individuals who faced colossal challenges and triumphed. Their story is our story, a tale of adaptation, of resilience,